How's it going, everybody, and welcome to our SummerSlam 2018 prediction shows, KPS style. As always, Dylan Fleury here.
Shane Burns.
We're gonna usually we have the same picks, but we might have different ones this time.
Probably.
Just because there's only two of us, so
yeah.
Whereas when there's three of us, it's harder for one clear-cut winner to come out.
I'll win. Don't worry.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we're putting up the winner will get a Rock Funko Pop.
Hell yeah, baby! I can't wait to put it on my wall of Funko Pops.
You're not gonna get it, but it's like heel 2000 Rock, where he's wearing his Hawaiian shirts.
Oh, I was hoping for a leather vest Rock.
No.
All leather Rock?
Oh, you wanted the Hollywood Rock?
Leather pants, leather vest, all leather all the time.
That would be. He has a little guitar. That'd be great. No, it's old school Attitude Era Rock.
Yeah, we're hold it up right here. Here we go. We're gonna do a SummerSlam preview, but we're gonna skip the pre-show because it's useless.
Well, nobody cares. There's 3 matches. They mean nothing.
WWE has told me that the pre-show is largely useless and just kind of filler, where they push products at me and Renee Young talks a lot. And I love Renee, but I found watching pre-shows that as much as I love Renee, it's not worth it.
Let's see where I mean, there are 3 matches. There's a Cruiserweight title match, but I don't give a shit.
Well, the story's weird on that one. Like, they just named Gulak the challenger out of nowhere. Because
205 is stupid.
Nobody it just had nothing to it. I don't know. It's a SummerSlam title match. It should have had like a feud and a build.
And nobody cares.
Like, I wish I cared more. I love the style, but I can't handle it, so we're skipping it.
Yeah, skipping it.
Cedric will probably win anyway.
Yeah, Gulak. I hope Gaba Gulak wins, but it's just me. Anyways, yeah, so 10 matches I think total, not counting the pre-show matches. So we'll just kick it off. It's going to be scattered, but
6.5 hours of content.
Yeah,
can't wait, baby.
Can't wait till 4 o'clock to start watching wrestling.
Can't wait to half watch that.
So we'll start off with probably the most useless match: Finn Balor versus Baron Corbin.
Oh, sweet match I've seen on Raw 4 times.
Yeah, nobody cares. Finn Balor.
Finn better win. That's all I
it'd
gotta say
be
about that
dumb
shit.
if he lost.
The fact that he lost on Raw clean to Corbin offends me.
Like a 20-minute beatdown too.
Like it offends me so much. Finn's so much better than this, and hopefully when the Universal title's unlocked back, to relevance, Finn can get his title shot back or something. But he needs to build to that, and to do that, he needs to beat people like Baron Corbin.
Yeah. If he can't beat Baron Corbin, that's pretty embarrassing. So.
If he can't beat Baron Corbin, he has no right to talk about himself as like the uncrowned Universal Champion.
Yeah, your Universal title shot's gone if you lose to Baron Corbin. I'm sorry, it's slowly slipping away.
You better win that feud, Finn.
So Finn's.
That's all I gotta say. Yeah,
I don't
like Baron Corbin. Johnny's not here to defend him. Fuck Baron Corbin, man.
Yeah. So moving on, U.S. title match: Shinsuke Nakamura versus Jeff Hardy.
This whole thing's weird because I expected Orton to be added to it, but then apparently he likes to fondle himself before shaking people's hands, and I think that they shelved it because of that, and now this
100%.
feud makes no sense 100%. Whatsoever.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah,
because Knox been doing nothing to Jeff Hardy. He's just been watching Randy Orton beat him up.
I think he nailed him with one Kinshasa like a couple of weeks ago, but it's clear when they announced the match, I was like, that's weird. Like, why even bother? Obviously, this is going to be a triple. Why not just make it a triple? Well, maybe they knew that this Orton shit was coming, so they just kind of shelved it, but he's still floating around like he was still on SmackDown.
He was peeking through the corner.
Yeah, good call too on the storyline to have him be a creeper son on SmackDown.
Would have been hilarious if it's just upper body and he's looking, and then you just see him sniff his fingers because he was holding his balls.
Such a gross asshole, man. Fuck Orton. I never liked him anyway, and now it's just more fuel in the fire. Yeah. I will definitely say knock because it shouldn't end this quick, and I don't know where the hell this is going, but I don't want to back on Jeff. I'll tell you that. Yeah,
Jeff, it was stale on Jeff. Knock can at least kind of bring a bit more relevancy to it, and I think Jeff can kind of move on to other shit.
Well, Knock being who he is, he's a main event guy. He's raising the title up a little bit. Yep. U.S. title's had a pretty good run lately, though, of relevance and big names.
Oh, Jeff wasn't bad. It was just I'd rather see Jeff fight Samoa Joe for the title, but
he did do the ultimate thing, which is take it off Jinder, right?
That's true. He did do that.
So you can always give him credit for that.
So yeah, Shinsuke's 2 for 2 then.
Sure. Knock.
We're sharing it up.
Knock.
Yeah, I guess we can go on to IC title match: Dolph Ziggler with Drew McIntyre against Seth Rollins with Dean Ambrose, who debuted on Raw. Re-debuted or came back.
Yeah, I ran and watched that clip because Dean's my dude. And
he's looking he's
excellent.
Everybody's saying he's looking bigger. He's kind of more upper body, I guess.
I think it's because he cut his hair.
I think that's all it is, right? That's what I was thinking too.
He is definitely beefier than he used to be. He was one of those not really going to the gym dudes, right?
Yeah, but he was still. I don't think he was still
he said he used to just go on long hikes and take jogs and lift rocks.
Nate Diaz.
Nate
Diaz. The Diaz brothers. Just do marathons.
That Mania Lesnar training video when he was just out in the fucking desert in Nevada.
Eating jerky.
No, he's weird. So I think he actually was hitting the gym because he had to for once to rehab his triceps.
True, yeah.
And then
I might as well do other shit.
He went hard because he's an obsessive, kind of intense dude. So he was doing something. He's fucking doing it, man.
Yeah.
And anyway, Dean looks great. Very happy he's back.
What are your thoughts? What do you think is going to happen? What's going on?
I hope they don't go with the quick Dean heel turn right now. But I also don't want to see Seth win the IC title. And if Seth loses clean with Ambrose coming back, then it's like a little weird, you know? So I guess the likely thing is Dean turns on Seth and Seth loses and they go off on their side road.
That's honestly what I was going to pitch. I think Dean's going to fuck him over.
Yeah. He probably should. And he looks way more creepy crazy than he did with the long hair for sure. And like, I am very excited for a Dean Ambrose heel run if it's real.
I wouldn't even be upset if Seth next on Raw is like, "Why'd you do it?" And Dean's like, "Cause I'm crazy, man. I'm a lunatic. I don't know what I do."
Because I mean, they always have cause to turn on each other at any point, especially Seth Rollins.
I think I like the idea of Dean coming out and going, "We were tag team partners.
Yeah,
we were equals. I get hurt. You go on a singles run, and then when you come back, you ask me to help you out.
Yeah,
like I'm not your equal anymore." And it's like, and Roman does his own thing. Like, fuck all you guys. You guys kind of like, I was the leader of the Shield, and now I'm like just your little bitch.
Yep.
Like, screw you. Like no respect kind of thing.
He wasn't
Rodney Dangerfield style.
Was he the first? No. I mean, Seth was the first world champ of the Shield, right?
Yeah, but he had the U.S. title. He was the leader.
Oh, he was definitely the leader initially because he could cut the best promos.
Yeah.
And Seth wasn't great at that point because he didn't know his character, and Roman couldn't string 3 words together. And
I love watching those old Shield promos. They're so funny.
I love those Shield promos with like the camcorder in the back.
Not know what he was doing. He would just look in the camera and be like, "Believe that.
Believe that." I wish that was still Roman. I don't know. I think Dolph retains, so I'll take Dolph officially. Mostly because I don't want it on Seth, and Dolph and McIntyre can do their thing. Yeah. It'd be funny if Dean and McIntyre both turned on their dudes.
Ooh, I like that.
You know? And like walked off on him or something. But yeah, Dolph retains him and McIntyre into Survivor Series.
I totally agree. 3 for 3. This is not going well. Like, I'm just spitballing around here, so hopefully I don't redo matches. But the SmackDown Tag Team Title match, which you have the Bludgeon Brothers versus the New Day.
No win.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, obviously I love the New Day. I wanted to see the Bar just because that seemed like more of a threat to the Bludgeon Brothers, and the Bludgeon Brothers could beat them. Yeah. Then they're like top notch. Yep. New Day, I'm like, they're gonna beat them. They've beat them already. They murdered them. Yep. Hopefully it's a little bit longer.
Yep.
But that, I don't know. I honestly am not a fan of this at all. Sanity should have been also. Sanity would have been so much better.
A 4-way throwing in the Bar and Sanity, and you had three heel teams versus the New Day. Also, the Usos put them on a milk carton. They're missing in action.
Well, that's like well, what are you gonna do with them, right? I mean, you could have had them feud with the Sanity and would have been nice, but
there you go. Feud with Sanity. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah,
put them on the pre-show, man.
I'm pretty sure New Day was on commentary. They said that the Usos has never been on the main event or the main show of SummerSlam.
Really, either?
I think so.
Son of a bitch.
Well, they're always just
disrespect, man. I don't want New Day to be tag team champs again, as much as I love them, because it feels boring.
Oh, 100%
to me. What's your pick officially?
Bludgeon Brothers.
Yeah, me too. I think that they roll through Mania, honestly. I think they have a year-long reign, and they destroy fucking everybody.
Moving on. Staying on the SmackDown route, we'll go the women's title match. Triple threat. Yep. Carmella versus Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair.
I want to say Carmella retains somehow, but I'm not sure how.
I don't know. Like, I kind of like any outcome aside. Like, I like any outcome. I like Becky to win just because Becky deserves it. I like Charlotte winning to go heel and screw over Becky. Yep. And I like Carmella winning and Charlotte going heel and still feuding with Becky without the title. Mm-hmm. But I think Carmella's done. I think she had a good run, but there's really nobody else for her to go after this. Yeah. It's got to go to Becky or Charlotte, and I think Charlotte turns heel.
There you go.
And takes it.
I like that better.
I think she puts Becky in the figure 4, and Becky's like, "Why?" And then she's like, "Because I had to," and then bridges, and she's like, "No."
It feels like a quick trigger a bit on Becky Charlotte. Like, you could slow burn it a little bit, and then it could even be like Charlotte wins like that exactly, and then they come out on SmackDown and they're like, "Well, it was just fair competition. You beat me." Blah blah blah. But then Paige gives Becky a rematch or something like that, or whatever. She gets involved in Carmella's rematch, and it turns into another title match for Becky somewhere. And then Charlotte goes like heel on her either during the match or after or something like that to keep the title.
Well, yeah, building on that, it's like Charlotte wins, and then Becky's like, "Oh, you beat me, but like I want a one-on-one match to play you," and she could be like, "I don't like. I'm feeling kind of sore, but maybe you should like Carmella first," and then she beats her, and she's like, but you beat Carmella. Nobody cares about her. Beat like Naomi, and she kind of like drags her along. Yeah,
that's good.
It's good too. So it's like you're not totally heel yet. Yeah.
Or Becky wins and Charlotte turns like heel because of it.
Yeah, that could be
breaks her brain. But I don't like. I like Becky winning because I feel like you need these big like babyface triumph moments at
She deserves
SummerSlam
it too,
and Mania, right?
Yeah.
Like you really need those to like put in the video packages and shit.
Are you going Becky?
You know what? I'm gonna just go Becky, man.
Ooh, there you go. First one.
I'm gonna just go
do
Becky
differently.
because I think like her causing Charlotte's heel turn is like my favorite storyline. So I'm just gonna pick that one. And then Becky's still like an uber face out of that. And so much like that's just 6 months, man. That's a 6 month women's feud.
So we'll stick to SmackDown, I guess. The Miz versus Daniel Bryan.
Ooh.
This is the video packages for this have been amazing.
Yeah.
You could make a whole like 30 for 30
Yeah.
on this feud.
Yeah.
That'd be sick. Or like a 24 on it.
What, like an 8-year feud? I like it. I've been waiting for this since DB came back. I'm glad he's not doing big casts anymore.
Yes, thank God.
And yeah, it's the most meaningful feud on Daniel Bryan's docket right now. So yeah, I'm excited for it. I think it's been appropriately aggressive. And the way they framed it and shit, like it was a bit of like Miz ducked him and then DB really served him one day.
Yeah.
He beat him up in the backstage video promo thing, which was awesome because you never expect that.
Yeah, exactly.
The
Well, he was on set too. Like
the cowardly heel is hiding backstage doing shit, and then Daniel Bryan just blasts him out of nowhere. That was great.
Love that.
I love intense DB. It's gonna be probably not the greatest match in the world because like I love Miz, but he's not really a 5-star worker.
But he's been getting better, and I think
Better.
DB could pull him to at least 4 stars.
I think like with the help of DB, but I haven't seen DB do anything super great since he came back.
He's saving it.
You know,
He's
like,
saving
and
it.
I hope that's now.
He hasn't been able to.
I hope it's now. I do, but like I want more from his run.
I think everybody's more pumped for the feud, but they're not coming to account what the match is going to be. Like these aren't really the two guys that are going to pull off an amazing match, but the build up is what's so great. But I think the Miz is going to win.
Me too, because I think we rematch this at Mania.
Fuck yeah!
So
for the WWE Championship.
And if you want the feud to be over, Daniel Bryan wins.
Oh yeah,
right, and that's it, and it's dead and buried, and Daniel Bryan moves on to something else. But if you want it to be an intriguing, long, satisfying story, you have him conquer him at Mania for the WWE title.
Yep.
So that's what I hope to see, and that's what I think is going to happen. And yeah, Miz, me too. Sorry, but
the exact
we're matched
same.
up again.
Yeah, no, I was thinking the same.
I mean, it's just like the best storyline for both those guys.
Oh yeah. So next up, we'll do one with kind of like one of the more intriguing ones in terms of what could happen, whatever happens. Well, it's dumb to say, but
I'm like, where's he going with this?
Yeah, sorry. Braun Strowman versus KO for the Money in the Bank briefcase. I don't know how I didn't get that.
With interesting implications.
There you go.
There you go.
My vocabulary is not so good.
We're both writers.
You do words better than me.
I do words.
You do words good.
I do words good. It's true. This is one of the matches I'm looking forward to the most because these are two of my favorite guys in WWE still. I don't hate them, which is like at this point in WWE history is something else to say.
Well, and they put on like a fun cage match where it was funny, and then you also saw KO's mean streak, and he got a good run. Like, if they let KO actually get offense on Braun,
hell yeah,
this is like could steal the show for sure.
I think like they have great chemistry. It actually is about something. It's about the briefcase. It's not something fucking stupid. And I've enjoyed the feud, honestly. Like, you don't enjoy mid-card Raw feuds a lot, but KO makes it interesting. Even the inclusion of Jinder has been fun with his whole fucking
worked, man.
Comment. KO gets everybody over, right?
Well, think
you
about
want someone over, you put him with KO.
Think about it. The Jinder shit sucked with Braun until KO got involved.
Exactly. Because KO's money. And I think we've expressed our deep hope and interest in KO winning the briefcase. This is another one of those domino matches where what happens here determines what I think happens in the main event too. I think as we talked about, like if KO wins, man, like that increases the odds of a Heyman alliance and all sorts of crap in the main event.
Even a Braun alliance too. Like we haven't even thought of that. Like why can't Braun team up with Paul Heyman? If anybody needs a mouthpiece, Braun would be a great one.
Shit, you know what would be amazing is if Brock beats Roman again and Braun right at the end of the match.
And then Paul Heyman low blow.
Yeah.
Or pepper spray. Like he did to
Holy pepper sprays him. That's fucking beautiful, man. And then Braun Strowman comes out, power slam, heel turn, champion. You know? Because like, I want it. I can see it.
So are you going Braun or KO? I like either of them, to be honest with you. I don't care who. I just want either one of them to take the belt.
I would love to see it be KO, but I don't actually think it's going to happen. So I'm going to pick Braun.
Well, I'm going to go based off of the leaked pictures. The leaked
the cards.
The leaked cards where it was KO versus Roman Reigns. And I'm going to say
fair.
But again, it could just be KO versus Roman Reigns without the belt and Braun takes it or Lesnar keeps it.
Yeah.
Because I never said. But I'm going to go KO because I want KO to win and I want KO to get the belt back.
I do too. I just want to be different.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And honestly, if you would have picked KO, I probably would have went with Braun.
Hey.
Then we'll go Alexa Bliss versus Ronda Rousey for the WWE Raw Women's Championship.
Shit's gonna be fun.
It's going to be so much fun.
Yeah.
She's going to ragdoll the fuck out of her.
She's gonna ragdoll the fuck out of her. I think she's gonna pull that arm gimmick I was talking about last week, double jointed thing. I think Ronda wins, pretty obviously in my books.
Do you think Natty fucks her over?
I think Natty fucks her over after she wins the title. Because fucking her over out of the title is dumb, because then you don't get a title shot yourself.
But wouldn't you rather a title shot against Alexa Bliss than Ronda Rousey?
Maybe. But are you trying to make the point that you're better than this rookie?
No, not if you're a heel.
But that's the point.
You're trying to get the easiest match.
You turn heel because you're like, you know, a little jelly of all the opportunities and attention Ronda's gotten, even though she's a rookie. And you've been here for 10 years. That's how I see Natty's heel turn going.
Yeah, that's true.
Like a bit jelly and a bit pissed. Because like they had that vibe when Ronda came in that like the women were like, huh, whatever. Like, show it, rookie.
Yeah.
And they were kind of like, there was some standoffishness. But then after Ronda showed that she is supremely talented.
Yeah.
And apparently she was a total gem backstage. Everybody is harmonized now.
Yeah,
with her.
loves her, yeah.
But they could play off that and have Natty be like the heel that isn't cool with it.
Yeah, I just think that's the worst feud after she wins the belt ever. But
absolutely. It's just that you can't have Ronda take an L here, mostly.
Yeah, you can't have her, and it's not like you can have Alexa Bliss come in again. It's weird, man.
It's SummerSlam, so I don't think you can have a screwy DQ count-out finish thing, you know?
And it's just so early for her to win the belt, but it's so early for her to lose.
Yeah.
It's a weird decision, but
I think she has to win.
I think she wins, too.
Yeah. I think, like, where does her momentum go from here? You could rematch it at the next one, I guess, if it's like a screwy finish, but that feels deflating. It depends, because I think this won't be that long of a match, right? Because like Alexa can't work a ton. It'll be fully scripted, probably 7 to 10 minutes. So I don't know. I say Ronda.
Yeah, I think it'd be.
I know
weird
it hurts to pick against your girl.
I know,
but
yeah, Ronda.
Reality's got to take a bite out of this. Reality is Ronda Rousey. Fuck.
2 Rondas.
Yeah, she'll be champ till Mania.
Yeah. So then jumping last 2 matches, 2 title matches. The one I think should headline. Samoa Joe versus AJ Styles.
Good luck.
No, but like if you in an ideal world, wouldn't you think that's the one to do?
Oh fuck yeah! Shit, man. Like Samoa Joe and AJ got me into TNA like 15 goddamn years ago now, which is kind of crazy. But those were the two people that got me to watch TNA back in the day, because they were so stupid good together, and it continues.
Yeah.
To today, and it's kind of amazing that they get to go main event SummerSlam now, after all the times and feuds and different like layers and shit they've had to feuds, you know, and it's been okay. The feud,
I actually have been really enjoying it. I think it's a little quick, but I think the build, it's like a simple one, but it works. And like that whole Joe reading the letter on SmackDown, that was like great heel shit, man. It's like it's not a real letter, but it could be, and it's like he's getting in his head, man.
I just feel like when you get family involved, you got to be careful that it doesn't get really goofy.
You can't get goofy with Samoa Joe though. He's just scary. Like no matter what he says, I'm like buying it.
I mean, Joe's known her for years and shit, right? So why would she have to send him a letter, kind of thing? I
know, but it's just like it's not. I was watching some guy talking about it. It's
true.
Like, it's not real. We know it's not real. He knows it's not real. But there's a slight chance it could be.
But it's also
and it
like,
gets in his head.
It's like, this is what your wife's probably thinking. I mean, yeah, that's a good way to rattle someone.
Fuck yeah.
For sure.
Just the smallest thing.
These guys, like, they wouldn't have to do anything. They could go stand out there in potato sacks and be like, we're going to wrestle. And I'd be like, fuck yeah, wrestle, boys.
Yeah. And you know? I mean, like, the ideal thing would be to pull from TNA and like pull a few shit from that. But if you can't, this is like just like the smallest thing to just give it a little bit more meaning.
Yeah. I feel like I don't know if they've said like rivals for, a long time or anything.
He said they've wrestled like all over the place. Yeah.
Then good. They wrestled all over the world. That's what they usually say.
I think
when
that's
they
what
can't talk about TNA or New Japan. I'm really looking forward to it. I think it'll steal the show.
I hope Joe chokes him out and wins the belt.
I think this one's real straightforward and simple. I think it's 12 to 15 minutes. It's just heating up. Joe chokes him out. And I think it's Joe's time, man. Joe would make an excellent WWE champion.
Yeah, and I think AJ, I love his run, but I think his time's up. And
it is.
Samoa Joe, man, he deserves the belt. Sweet. So 2 Joes. So now to the last one and probably main event. Obviously main event.
We'll preview there.
Yeah, there you go. Boo, this is shitty.
Like
all the chants. We should just like guess what all the chants are going to be.
I hope people leave for what it's worth.
Obviously, if you didn't know, Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship.
Yeah, I guess we should. Yeah.
Just so I can put the graphic up.
I'm sick of it, man. I'm sick of this feud like everybody else.
Yeah, there isn't really much to say.
I thought they built it okay. I didn't care for the swerve, honestly. I thought they should have kept the powder dry, though. That, like, I liked the whole, like, Heyman gives him a letter, talks to him in Samoan, fucking Reigns takes a moment, like, what the fuck? Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, Samoan, this is deep, right?
Yeah.
And then it got cheap, like, immediately with the pepper spray and the attack and stuff like that. But I
Yeah.
hope it's kind of a swerve, because, like,
A swerve and a swerve.
what I see is apparently Heyman talked about the Usos and tweeted at the Usos.
Oh, he's getting a
in
stable
Samoan.
going.
And I think he could try to be setting up like this Samoan alliance stable with Roman and the Usos as heels. Roman is a champ. The Usos somehow just get put to Raw, whatever. They get traded. Heyman pulled a deal. You know, he's a good agent. He got them on
he
Raw,
easily could do that.
which could be why they've been missing on SmackDown too.
Ooh, oh
right?
my God.
So you get to the back of everyone's minds, and then boom, they're jumping into the crowd and whipping Brock's ass, and you know,
No, the match all of a sudden becomes a no DQ match before it starts.
could see it. They do it all the time,
Ooh.
right? So the Usos come back. They help Roman slay Brock, and then Brock still looks strong because he had to have 3 dudes beat him. Roman goes heel with the Usos. Heyman's the manager.
Shit.
Stable. Go.
God damn it. Well, it's so good. They're not going to do it, obviously.
I could see it. Why is he tweeting at him? That got me really going, man. Heyman does not do a goddamn thing for no reason.
I want that to happen so bad now. Because we've been pushing for an Usos reign stable for a while.
Man. Yeah, Samoan Dynasty.
Samoa
Shit.
Joe comes over.
Yeah.
Or The
they could.
Rock.
I'm really sick of Brock, and I don't give a fuck. And I would like, at least, if Roman's going to be champ, I want to have fun with it, which would be that.
That is true, but I also think that Brock's going to hold the belt and go to UFC and be a Universal and UFC champion up until Mania.
I hope not. That's like
2-year champion.
that's a fucking nightmare, dude.
It's happening.
It's an absolute nightmare. You think Raw sucks now? Like, you think Raw is unwatchable now? Like, holy shit.
Yeah,
I can't even imagine that.
Man, after what happened at Mania, I don't know anymore. I
can't
know
take
anymore.
it. I can't take that shit. I can't. I will loosely follow Raw until basically Brock's not champ anymore.
I'm going Brock. Fuck it. I'm going Brock.
Roman.
Brock's taking it.
Roman.
All right.
There we go.
There we go.
Now somebody's probably going to win. Although we split on 2, right?
We split on a couple.
So, but if we flip and then we tie on the rest, then Funko Pop's still yours.
Whatever. I got Brock. I'm taking Brock, but
I will lose my shit laughing if Roman loses again, because he's fucking dead if he loses this
That's
match.
true, eh?
Like, he is a dead man walking. If he loses to Brock like 4 times in a row,
Shit.
the fucking big dog, like, get out of here, man. And then they're going to do it again at Survivor Series. Like, this shit is comical. It's already comical at this point.
Yeah,
it can't
fuck.
get worse than this. Like, if it has to be if Brock wins, it has to be a Money in the Bank cash. Like, it has to be Braun fucking immediately or something like that. And they just pull a swerve and pass Lesnar's, fire onto Braun instead of Roman.
Actually, yeah, no, screw that. KO's winning.
Okay.
I think he wins it and he comes down before the match starts and just watches a commentary. And every now and then he's like, am I coming in? Huh? Oh, am I going to cash in? And it distracts him enough, right?
I fucking love that, man.
I got that. That's my guess. Boom.
KO. You're just skipping everybody.
Yeah,
going
KO's coming down before. He's going to be at commentary and he's going to watch with the briefcase.
Incredibly specific prediction. See, now you have to get all of that right, or I get the point.
I'm fine with that.
I would love to lose that pick. I'll tell you that right now, because I'm picking Roman to win. Ew.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah, no, yeah, mine's so much better.
Gross.
But yeah, anyways, those are our SummerSlam predictions. Thanks for watching. So always like, share, subscribe, check out our content, follow us on Twitter at Kick Punch Stomp.
You got it.
On Instagram as well at Kick Punch Stomp. And soon enough, Podbean. We keep talking about it, but it's gonna happen.
Soon enough.
Peace.
KPS.